What is up, guys? Let's talk about Green Ranger to the Future. Let's talk about what it will be about. Let's start. So, Green Ranger to the Future is set in an alternate timeline where the huge battle between Rita Repulsor and Zordon and the other Rangers. This battle is much bigger, and this war was much bigger and more powerful. Basically, the dragon power coin never fell into Rita's hand, so Tommy was chosen in its original timeline and had been serving with the Rangers since the start in this timeline. And in this timeline, a huge war broke out, and Zordon and then Tommy led the charge, and then Jason, Trini and Billy went to attack Rita, but her evil Rangers killed Jason and Trini, with Billy managing to escape their wrath. And yeah, so basically all this happened, and then their powers were destroyed because of the evil Rangers, and so this meant that they could no longer use their powers, and they were given the Rebel Ranger power, which was basically Zordon managed to go to other universes and collect different parts to create new, weird, wacky morphers that made into a Ranger into weird, wacky Ranger icons. Like, they didn't really look like Rangers. They fought against Rita's sentries and stuff, and Rita was expanding, and Rita actually tried to disguise herself as Zordon, and she disguised herself as Zordon to give Zordon like a bad name, and then Rita made her plans to attack Earth, and yeah, she disguised herself as Zordon until all of them found out, until Billy managed to hack into the software, finding out that the evil Zordon that they have been fighting is actually Rita Repulsor. And basically they break the news to the team, and then basically they have a big, massive battle. This battle was huge. They lost a lot of people, but it doesn't show it. And then another Ranger talks to Tommy Oliver, who is at this point the gold Rebel Ranger at this point, and he tells him he has to go to the future, find his future self, help him get to the past, because they had a portal only to the future, so that future Tommy had to help his past Tommy get even further to the past to stop all this happening. So Tommy's on a mission to find his future self, get help from him, go to the past, and basically he needs to stop the Rebel Rangers from happening, Rita winning, Jason and Trini dying, Rita taking over the world, Rita disguising herself as Zordon, Alpha dying, and yeah, and their powers being lost will all be gone, and will restore a new timeline, which is something much better for the Rangers. And this is actually going to be a show now. I've decided on my mind to make it a show, and I'm going to straight up tell you guys now, there will be sequel plans. In this video, I will show you all the sequel plans. I plan to make it a trilogy. So yeah, and yeah, Green Ranger to the Future poster this might not look big, but it's pretty good for my first Power Ranger thing. Remind you, my film style, I like to do practical work mostly. Actually, in my Spider-Man film, everything is practical. I'm not joking. Everything is just practical. There's no special effects. In this, there will be some special effects, like teleporting, power. The fight scenes will be pretty cool. Costume designs, not so much, but I will upgrade the costume on the way. You will actually see the costume. It's one of those like cheap Green Ranger costumes with not really the helmet. You will see the costume. I'm actually going to show you guys the trailer for episode 1, but that's like at the end of the video. I will show you guys the trailer for episode 1 of Green Ranger to the Future. But now let's talk about sequel plans. Meet Green Ranger, Fight for Survival. Now this will be a movie, and I can't say much, but basically the villains are evil Rangers. All I can say is the villains are evil Rangers, and you need to watch Green Ranger to to the future to understand this, because they will have a lot of plot, especially in this one. It may not look much, but it's still something, guys. It's still something. So, basically that is it, and yeah. So for the next one, it's going to be big. This one is going to be a film, so don't worry. This one will introduce a lot of things and will set up the final one, which will be big. And yeah, this one will be the only movie out of the 3. So this one's the only movie. Now let's go for this one. I will not give it the name, but I'm not saying the name because it's in my other videos. But yeah, this is basically, it's called White Ranger to the Past, which is a mirror version of Green Ranger to the future. And yeah, it's pretty, as you can tell, who the villain is, how Tommy will get the white tiger is something really interesting. And White Ranger to the Past just sounds cool to me. Now let's watch